There's one now.
Alright.
Wow.
Hey, do you have some more light in here, man? By any chance?
Some more light?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, see, now, Joel, I thought you would bring some light with you.
Well, you see, I wouldn't expect
Thank you.
the, in the restaurant deal. I got a monitor, too, but...
Well, do you want to move somewhere else? I mean,
No, this is fine, man. You got some more light, Chief? I appreciate it, man. All right, you want to tell me when you met Nick for the first time?
Actually, he remembers that better than I do. That's part of what you're going to have to ask him, because it's like, that all is very vague to me. It's like, we met somewhere, probably Baton Rouge, or thereabouts, because he was working for one of the shows that we were doing, or else actually he helped put it on. I forget if it was at the college there at Baton Rouge or what, but first time I don't recall. Since then we've met several other times, but he's the one that remembers the stories. Actually, that's why I keep him around. That's why he's my friend, because he's like half my brain, he's half my memory, which is really important.
What did he do for Kansas in the early years?
According to him, because I don't know, nobody really remembers him, see, but according to him, he did lots for us, but we're not really sure what that is. Again, a question you'll have to ask Mr. Fakuri when you talk to him.
All right. What was some memorable moments with Nick that you can remember? Maybe back in the early Kansas days. Maybe
memorable moments.
In Tampa.
Well, he likes to mention the fact that when we actually got back together, so to speak, quote unquote, that I was rushing into an Albertsons barefoot and shorted, looking for some aspirin or whatever, and I walked right by him, and he swore that he knew me, and I said, no, you don't, and, what do you want, all that kind of stuff. He tells the story better than I do, but because that's also very vague. It was like, I don't even remember it happening, but it's like, that was a sort of a memorable moment because it's one of those things we tell everybody when we try to explain how we became friends again and that sort of thing. So, but anyway, I sort of blew him off, and later on, I ended up calling a Sound Advice where he was working and asked for a particular product, and the guy on the phone just said yeah and took my number down and apparently threw my number in the wastebasket. So Nick picked it up and said, I'll take care of this. Nick came to my house and I went, oh no, it's you again, that sort of thing. And it's like, wait, he said, stop here, I have proof, I have albums, I have letters from you telling me how good a worker I was and all this. So now we're fast friends again because he proved to me, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that I actually did know him in a past life.
All right. What was Nick's involvement with the Steinhardt Moon Project?
Well, now that depends on who you talk to, but he was instrumental in sort of holding it together. It's like in order to make, especially in order to make a CD happen, it probably wouldn't have come together, as fast, or maybe at all if it hadn't been for him, because we wanted to do this, but we didn't know exactly how to get it done. And that's why he ended up being my manager now. It's like, because he does all the things that I don't want to do and nobody else wants to do. And of course neither does he, but he does them really well. So I have no choice but to have him do those things because I'm no good at it.
What did y'all do while y'all lived in Tampa, work-wise?
Actually, we didn't work together, as I recall, in Tampa at all. Because he was doing, basically he did me favors because I was going to Sound Advice and buying TVs and tape and anything that you can think of, stereos. So he was just helpful for me, but we didn't actually work together at all. We still haven't had a chance to work together at all yet, except for the days that he was with Kansas for a while.
Anything, let's see. What are your thoughts on him with this involvement with the Eric Carr video?
I'm sorry, with what?
With the Eric Carr video.
I don't know, it looks like it's panning out to be a really good project, a class project, very well done. it should be profitable. It looks like for everybody concerned, and it's just starting to take off. And I think that was a good thing that he got into that because we need. He and I are trying to get our respective feet into in more doors, because we like to branch out a little bit. He was tired of working for people like Sound Advice and Clarion and people that really took all his time and zapped all his energy. So he and I really belong working together, doing whatever it is that we do in music and the outskirts of music. So hopefully that Eric Carr thing will open a lot of doors for him and myself, and we'll be able to do more things like that in the future. Because you probably know that we have an album, Rick Moon and I have an album coming out now, and Nick again was instrumental in helping us get that together. So it should be at his doorstep any day. And again, here's the thing that could help us do more things on the side, because I love playing with Kansas, but I just I got to do more. It's like this becomes a little bit tedious after a while. You go out and you get on an airplane and you go to a town and you play, and then you hotels and airplanes and towns and etc. It becomes a little bit monotonous. I love the concerts, don't get me wrong, but it'd be nice to be able to do a few other things. And I think that Eric Carr thing, and maybe the first step in us getting to do other things, branch out a bit.
Okay. Last question.
Okay.
Any personal notes on Nick, friend-wise?
I have needed for a lot of years. I lost a really, really close friend when I was about 23, and looked for somebody to replace Randy, was his name, for a long, long time. It took me, I don't even know how many years it was. I never could find anybody that I trusted or anybody that I could share thoughts with that seemed to jive. Nick's the best friend, that I could have ever run across, and we'll be friends for life. And I'm just real thankful that he forced me to be his friend again, because it's like, really, you know me, you do know me. It's like, okay, good. And then it turns out we're like, we sometimes even end up finishing each other's sentences, and answering questions before we're asked. We have some sort of a mental thing and a thing with the hearts that works really well. So I couldn't say that anybody could ever have a better friend than Nick.
Well, that's about all I need most of the time. Huh?
You sure? Okay.
Positive. Did you want another beer?
No, but yeah.
No, but yeah. Can you get him another beer?
Can you do that again? That was awesome.
Same thing.
Yes, please. How about a gallon? If I didn't have to play. See, people laugh when I say I don't drink. I can drink. I'm good at drinking, but I don't drink all that often anymore. Because it's pretty obvious. All you have to look at what I do. I'm in a hotel every single day, and then when I come home from the gig, if the bar is open, the easiest thing in a hotel is just to drop down to the bar. So I intentionally don't go to bars at night in hotels, because it's way too easy to get into that rut. And if I end up drinking every night, I'm done for, So I've decided that it's best if I try not to. So I drink when I feel like it, but on the road I really try to stay out of bars, because it's I see no end. I have friends that have done it before, and it's like you see them in the morning and you know that they wish they hadn't been in the bar either. But, when a beer tastes like that, how can you turn it down? Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Are y'all Nick's got the Lafayette gig booked?
There's no gig. No, it's gone.
It's gone. All right.
I don't know what happened. I don't know exactly why that fell apart, but I'm sure he'll tell you.
I'll get with Steve on whatever.
I asked him. I called him before we started this.
Oh, okay.
And asked him to come to stop in the bar on his way back. So he said he was going to be here in about 15 minutes, I hope.
Okay, that's fine. You mind signing a couple of things?
Not at all.
Not at all?
This is for fans, I promise you. I don't sell stuff. This is
Well,
there's a my son's
This
friend.
is the guy that turned me on to the first album, okay?
Yeah.
Here. Alright? And
I brought it to
All right.
sign if you don't mind. Like this autographs, I sure appreciate it.
sure.
And,
I got one
box
here.
set.
Don't you have the
Let me look at the albums and my CDs. I like to keep my greatest hits. And the albums in the car somewhere.
it's behind the back seat.
The back seat. Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay. How old is, I'm sorry, what's his name again?
Joey.
Joey?
Yeah, he's fixing to be 40.
You guys like almost had the same name. Damn near, huh? So you've been friends for a while?